Did you guys know that when clouds, like gray clouds, start forming, sometimes thunder may occur? Did you know that sometimes water will fall down from the clouds, and that's called rain? Did you guys know that?
I don't think I did.
Darn.
Oh, well,
And
now
all I
you
knew
do.
was that something called the water cycle existed.
But did you also know that sometimes there are colors? There are colors in the sky, in like an arc. It's called a rainbow. Did you
That
know
I
that?
didn't know.
Did
Am
you
I
know
wrong?
that? Did you know that sometimes my PC fucks up and doesn't record the desktop audio sometimes, and we're fucked and have to do post commentary, and it's gonna sound
Yeah,
really inconsistent because I recently moved into another place and audio sounds really shitty because I don't have the walls exactly proper, and I just lean back so that sounds even more consistent. Hey everybody, how's it going? How's it going?
Well, damn.
Great.
So, yeah, a few things.
And having to remember this commentary, such as why that Reshiram was stomping on that kid.
Oh, we don't talk. Remember, they're best friends.
Yeah, they're best friends, even though Orion likes Reshiram more as a rock.
Oh yeah, the rock with wings.
Yep.
So, I should explain more thoroughly.
Yes.
I don't know what happened. I legitimately don't know what happened. And for whatever reason, in this session, and another session by the way, in that session I know what happened. In this session I don't know, but apparently we weren't recording the desktop audio and I have no idea why. I have no idea why. I'm ashamed of the fact that this happens twice in the whole series. And it also probably happens somewhere in Builders, but I haven't even reached that at this point, but... So we're doing a post-commentary over this session. I don't even know if I'll, like, cut this one up, and I'll probably just, like...
Yeah, this is where we find Dwebble.
Yeah. Delta Dwebble is really good. It's a Pokemon that we really enjoy using. So yeah, I'll probably just, like, upload this whole session in its entirety. It's, like, 3 hours long, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll think of something. And... so yeah, that's why there's probably just music in the background, Glitch City. It's probably why I sound different is because I moved. I moved into a new house with my dear sweet internet mother, Emma, and 2 other people who I really love. So I'm sorry if I sound shitty and echoey. I got some posters, I put them up on the wall. I got some new furniture too, and those acoustic foam panels. I haven't finished hanging them up because I ran out of those Velcro straps. So I'll just get more, but I'm hoping I can fix this echo-ness soon. Yeah, like there's these like special tape things where like you stick them together with these Velcro sides, and so both sides are tape. And then you stick it to what you want to stick on the wall.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that way you're not nailing holes in the wall.
Yeah. That way you're not just banging holes up in the wall and annoying everyone, being a horrible neighbor. Howdy, neighbor. So, yeah. Does anyone want to add anything?
No. Hot Delta Dwebble, and we name it Barry.
Yeah. I really do like Barry. I like Barry a lot. She is good with toxic spikes, although I will say, we never really get a chance to use hazards because one way or another... Well, I guess I shouldn't spoil things, but whatever.
Yeah, don't spoil too much now.
Yeah, all you need to know is that our team is great and nothing will ever change on this perfect run.
Yep.
Do you guys even remember what happens in this session?
Yes.
Okay, well, I don't.
You told me what happened in this session.
But seeing the team, seeing the specific team for like 1 second makes things automatically come back.
You're messing with the music volume because my Discord's a bitch sometimes.
Yeah, it is a bitch. So much of a bitch that I don't know. I can't think of a joke right now. I do remember what we were talking about in this specific portion. We were talking about evil teams and their leaders, but I don't remember what the context was.
Ooh. I remember
we had all agreed that Team Skull and Yell were the worst, but we were I had a differing opinion than you and Melon, which was worse.
I feel like we were talking about Team Rocket somewhat.
We were. We mentioned Team Rocket at the beginning because that's what got us into it.
Yeah,
because they are the Pokemon mob, and then we were like, they just suck compared to everyone else except these two, and these two are terrible.
Oh yeah, like how I don't really understand people's obsession with Team Rocket.
Yeah, they literally suck. They're the mob, and they get beat by a 10-year-old.
They're just the most boring team.
I was about to say, I've heard people say that they're the best because they're at least the most grounded. Because like everyone uses the argument that everyone else always like goes for a legendary Pokemon and tries to take over the world, whereas Team Rocket, their goals are smaller and more grounded in reality.
And I called them out on that for the fact that world domination was their plan in collecting Pokemon. They just didn't get past stage 1.
Yeah,
they suck so much.
That at least made it.
Yeah, the other teams at least not caught they at least got to the legend.
Except Yell, because Yell wasn't involved. But Yell also sucks.
Yell's perfectly kind of grounded. It just sucks.
They what the fuck did they do?
They weren't involved in the legendary. They literally did like 4 things during the story.
Yell's only goal is support Marnie.
Yeah, they cheered you on and buffed your stats, even though it doesn't fucking matter because the battles are easy anyway. They just dragged it out.
Oh,
yeah, they literally.
I'm gonna see things speedrun the tape then.
Yeah, this is basically the conversation. They literally did like 4 things, and they were still kinda terrible, but I like them better than Skull anyways, because I hate Skull.
It really does feel like the only reason they exist was because they needed excuses for roadblocks.
Yeah, they
needed the only significant thing they do.
The most Yell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most significant thing they do is for like 10 seconds block you off from the 7th gym.
Like I said,
they block you off from entering they block you off from going past like all the towns. Like as soon as you enter a town, you can't leave because Team Skull is there. Or Team Yell. Like it's really stupid.
They try to rob the bike dude.
They do. They tried to rob him twice.
And they tried to protect a poor snake Pokemon who didn't really care.
What the fuck is that thing called again?
Sandaconda? That's it.
Yeah, Sandaconda and...
No, that's the evolved version.
No, it is Silicobra. Yeah, Silicobra.
Silicobra and Sandy Bandy.
I can't really tell the evolved version from the non-evolved version off the top of my head.
The evolved version has the weird, like, coil around its neck.
They're really not that memorable. At all.
They're not.
Even though they got a G-Max form.
Do we really need another snake? Or at least a snake without being that interesting?
No, what we really need is a fire snake, so the actual answer is yes, we need another snake, just not that one.
You only say that because you want the Zodiac starter thing to be
I
true.
do, because I want the fucking... At this
Rob,
point,
you know...
what is
You know they're
remaining?
just gonna make a fire
I want
snake
this
and make it... They're gonna make it human as fuck. They're gonna give it arms and legs and a big buff body. Make it firefighting or fire dark.
No, we've already agreed that when they make the fire snake, its final evolution is just gonna be Servine.
Are you sure about that?
It's a humanoid snake with arms and legs, so yes.
It's not humanoid.
It has arms and legs, and it stands on them.
It's gonna be a buff snake with arms.
Yeah,
and
it's gonna be a buff Servine.
Forgive me if your definition of humanoid is different, but when I say humanoid, I mean like literally in the shape of a human.
Just imagine Charizard actually buff and a snake. You got it.
And without the wings.
Of course, without the wings. Instead, I don't know, just have like a flaming back fin thing.
But yeah, no, I want the sheep more than any of the remaining ones.
I really like the man. This is why Game Freak should actually hire like fans to design Pokemon, because I really do like what people like predicted the starters would look like more than the actual ones. I mean, Rillaboom isn't that different from the specific one I'm thinking of, but like I really like the fake one of Cinderace where it was like a jet rabbit. And its ears were like its wings.
And anything is better than Inteleon.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Jet Rabbit and Sport Rabbit is like, both concepts at least are fine. I'm not sure about Cinderace's actual design. It's workable, but it would be hard for me to choose between Jet and Sports.
Can I say something I just thought of?
I just like the idea of a fire starter getting the steel type.
That would be good. Also, can I say something about Inteleon? I really forgot that it was supposed to be a secret agent. Cause like it looks more like a dumbass superhero, doesn't it?
It's James Bond.
It has a very punkish design to it. Which seems
like it has that cape that does not look like it's from a secret agent at all.
It's just
really weird.
But if you look at it hard enough, you can see where it's wearing a tux, and it's weird.
I can see some of like the cool base secret agent thing, but I think the punk aspects kind of wreck it.
I feel like the color scheme should be changed if that's what they want to go for, because there's a little too much yellow. I mean, it doesn't really work with like being covert. I don't know. What am I, a character designer, an artist? I am. I make characters.
Nothing is currently going on of any importance.
But yeah, maybe there were too many. There might have been too many design ideas inside Inteleon.
Yeah.
Which may actually be true for certain starters in general for the past couple gens. They've managed to get it. They managed to live with it, but it's beginning to get problematic.
Yeah.
I don't know which gens you're talking about, unless you're talking about Gen 7.
Pretty much Gen 7 and a little bit Gen 6, but I like them anyway.
I like them anyway, too. The only one I don't really like is Quilladin, and that's not its fault.
What about Delphox?
Delphox at least looks cool. It might be terrible, but it at least looks cool.
I like Delphox's concept art form. Its model looks awful, and it'll never stop looking awful.
I feel like Braixen just really is just like too much of a stark change. Cause like it goes from being like this cute little fennec fox to like just a girl with a fox's head. Like that's always what it just looked to me. And I know that's the point, but like it's just
Delphox
it's
never
just too
really
jarring.
Looked much like a girl to me. They try to make it intentionally androgynous, which may be a problem.
We're talking about Braixen himself.
I feel like Braixen always looked like it was wearing a dress.
Yeah, Braixen is very like feminine, like a little witch. But Delphox is just like the weird. What's the word? What's the word I just used 5 seconds ago? Androgynous wizard.
There's also the fact that Braixen was in the anime at least, they were always associating her with those contests with Serena.
Yeah, Braixen pretty much became more popular than Delphox by far, to the point they just use it instead, including in Pokken.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, at least it looks more acrobatic more than Delphox. Cause look at how Braixen moves in Pokken and try to imagine Delphox doing that. It doesn't look right.
But yeah, I don't mind any of the Gen 6 final starters. The middle Evos have Manectite.
Manectite.
I don't mind middle Evos just because a lot of middle Evos kind of look awkward.
I mind them when they are completely out of nowhere, like Braixen and Quilladin and
guys, a chestnut. Quilladin looks more like a nut.
Quilladin is so fucking out of nowhere. It's just a giant spiky ball, and I hate it.
I think I might dislike the first form Chespin more for that. And that the first forms need to look generically cute so that everyone loves them. But because of that, Chespin kind of just looks like a little woodland critter in a suit. So nothing about its later forms really comes up.
I at least see how Chespin can turn into
like design.
I like Chestnut a lot.
I like design in the sense it's cute.
You know, when I first saw Quilladin, admittedly, the only thing I didn't really like was the eyes. And when I first saw Chestnut, I was a little meh, but I grew a lot on it. I love Chestnut now.
Chestnut is my least favorite of the three, but
I think I like Chestnut.
That's not true. Delphox is my least
like Chespin. It's okay. It looks kind of generic. Quilladin, this thing's kind of weird. Chestnut, oh man, this thing's cool.
Unfortunately, Greninja is my favorite of the three because it's the coolest.
Because you're soy!
No, I just think it looks cooler than Chestnut, and I don't like Quilladin. So
because she has the greatest Pokemon, right?
I bumped my mic and...
the greatest Pokemon's a Charizard.
That echo went on for really long.
What? Charizard?
Wait, what?
I don't
Wait, Rob, what did you say?
Mello said that Greninja was Ash's greatest Pokemon. I was like, no, that's a Charizard, but I also hate that.
I thought you were talking about overall popularity, and no, it's Greninja.
Is it?
Which, by the way, is kind of fucked that they did that.
Yeah,
he
won one of the.
They still haven't brought it to Sword and Shield.
Things, and I think it still won a later poll.
Yeah, it did. The last one they did for the last anniversary, it won.
I think he still won, which is amazing.
Good for good.
And Gardevoir beat Pikachu, which I'm fucking happy about. And Eevee,
I'm pretty
Mewtwo.
sure. I know one of the monkeys came in last because everyone hates the stupid monkeys.
Semisear came in last.
Yeah, specifically that one.
We have this conversation. We have this conversation later in the Insurgence, which is funny.
Also, it's ironic is the one I named the use in Unova.
What I was about to say was it's really fucked how they did that popularity thing recently, and they still haven't brought Greninja or any of the starters to Sword and Shield. Yeah. I figured at least with the DLC they would have done all the starters, but they still haven't.
At least they did.
I'm okay with this. I'm personally okay with it.
I mean, everyone loves the starters. Everyone has their favorite starter. Every starter is loved. You can tell that that's the case. Out of every Pokemon in existence. Why would... They're so obvious to bring.
I mean, even in battle facilities, they have a habit of just bringing every starter trio.
Yeah. Well, you have to wait until the next games if you want the other 4 generation starters.
I am okay with that, but I understand why a lot of people probably aren't.
Oh, I'm okay with that too. Also, we need to come back here eventually.
I miss them. I think I did off screen.
I meant for the water.
I did. That's what I was also talking about. I just miss the starters. I miss Chestnut. I miss Meganium.
So Alligator, Meganium,
Well, now I
Typhlosion.
can't bring my team because, you know, no Typhlosion.
Hidden
I miss...
Oh,
I did miss the Hoenn starters, but those are the ones they brought back. I miss the Sinnoh starters too, man.
I very much miss the Sinnoh starters. Those are my favorite.
I can't use Minpoleon anymore. I was hoping to get more use.
Oh,
Imagine if they gave him Poleon a boost.
I forgot we had a blue orb.
I'd be okay.
Yeah, I think we sold that actually.
I know. I was not going to mention it until we sold it.
Sorry, Rob. We needed the money.
We did.
Yeah.
Rip.
Go past that shit water, which apparently is highly corrosive.
Don't worry, we'll catch. Don't worry, we'll catch a Kyogre next video.
That is the pollution in fucking Tauren. Darmok is fucking shitting all over the place in the water. Like, what's going on? Tauren. Got more problems than cults. Everyone get your own shaman.
I still can't believe.
Okay, our inflatable Lapras is still on the land.
Yep, we encountered a Breloom.
What if we rid that? Just rid the entire region on the inflatable Lapras. Did you ever get that idea to do that as a kid? Like, it's like, sit in a box and, like, roll yourself with something on the ground. Did you ever try to do that as a kid?
I didn't try it, but I know of people who did.
I don't remember doing it. I do remember trying to make a sled and trying to use, like, my little dog to actually pull it. And it just got scratched the second I picked the dog up.
Oh. Dog. Oh yeah, this guy trades you something for something. Buy Croconaw for any bug-type Pokemon.
We definitely did this trade. What did
we
get a Croconaw, though?
I think we
I don't remember a Croconaw.
I think we go and get a Weedle.
Yeah, I remember we had the Weedle to trade. But, like, did we actually get the Croconaw? It wouldn't surprise me because there are way too many fucking water types in this game.
There are, but I still think we went and got a Crocodile.
Yeah, Croconaw's still good. We have so many good water types.
Yeah.
Wait, do we trade something in our party?
To get rid of.
Okay, no, we were just seeing if we could trade from the box. Now we're running back to go get it.
I would never trade Sylvando for a Croconaw.
No, I wouldn't either. That is a terrible trade.
Ah!
That Leavanny armor is just amazing.
Rob, you should play Dragon Quest more.
I should. I haven't played it since I'm one orb short. I thought of playing it, like, Saturday, but I never did.
I don't have so much to do, I can't even play Dragon Quest.
Oh, what's your gaming life looking like?
Darn. I have to replay Oracle of Ages for, like, a specific game thing. Let's see. I still have this stupid Mount Battle thing to do, and I have an entire Xbox and Game Pass to look at, which is automatically just beginning to wreck my head with what am I doing in this game?
Did it freeze for anyone else?
Oh. Alright, what were we just talking about? What were we just talking about? Oh yeah, games.
Life. He's busy, really busy, and something about Game Pass.
Yeah,
I remember we just replaced that guy's head.
Now, and there's so much stuff to actually do.
Oh yeah, we traded the Ninjas, didn't we?
It looks like that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We'd gladly get rid of that.
If it were a Shedinja, that'd be a little harder to sell.
Definitely don't trade that because it's not a bug type.
Yeah.
So I don't.
I've just been replaying a whole bunch of stuff. I'm in the middle
We
of
weren't
playing
even paying-
Xenoblade.
We weren't even paying attention to its type because we were still looking at it as an option.
Oh right, I'm still in the middle of 2 Mario and Luigi games too.
Yeah. I'm in the middle of Xenoblade 1 and X because I missed it. And I want to wash the stain of Xenoblade 2 out of my mouth. And I played Pikmin 2 again. I played the all Pikmin games because I felt like it. Pikmin 2 is made by the devil. Don't play it unless you're ready to be stressed out to the max.
The Dweeble?
Yeah, I remember depositing Sylvando so we didn't accidentally trade it away.
No, not the Dweeble. There's just a whole bunch of stuff in Pikmin 2. It's just nightmarish. How much?
Yeah,
how much do you know
Pikmin
about Pikmin 2?
evil. Pikmin 2's evil.
How much do you know about Pikmin 2, Mello?
How much do I know? Not all that much. Just like a couple infamous levels. And the final boss, and that's it. Like one level in the final boss, and that's it.
The final boss really isn't that bad. It takes long.
I watched Trigger play it all, so I know most of it.
Do you know the man at legs?
Mm-hmm.
Heard about it, but I don't remember anymore.
It's like that ball from Harry Potter. It's like a spider, but the ball's a gun. It has a fucking heat-seeking gun. It's very upsetting to fight.
Yeah, it's basically a Man of 4 spider, and it's terrifying.
Yeah.
It's kind of all.
There's some other bullshit things. Do you know Wollywogs?
Those got nerfed later. They're not terrible.
Yeah. I actually meant to say Gatling Groinks. Do you know what those are?
Yeah,
Oh.
those things suck.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
They're fucking like fish pods that with like a gun on their face. A lot of the worst things in Pikmin 2 have guns. I just realized.
You know, that seems like
Just
a
shoot.
reasonable thing.
Shoot the Pikmin.
Oh my god, that Magmortar.
Oh, I forgot this thing existed.
Did you know the
Darn.
Gatling Groinks, they come back to
Team
life
Aqua got the Magmortar.
if you don't take them back to your base?
Oh yeah.
Did you know they did
Wait.
The red bug?
Bullbears also do that. It's
Oh, no.
horrifying.
Yeah, things just respawn and get back up, and it's dumb.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the room with every Bulborb?
No.
I think
In one of the dungeons, one of the rooms is just like one of every Bulborb, and it's just horrifying because they're Bulbear. Like Bulbears are just the worst. They patrol around the area and they fucking any sleeping enemy they like walk past, they wake up. It's like fuck you, making life hell for me.
Oh man.
No one likes Bulbears.
So you're saying I should start with Pikmin 3?
Yes.
Yeah, Pikmin 3 is the most player friendly,
Okay.
especially the Switch version. You should definitely get the Switch version. Pikmin 1, there are a lot of things there are a lot of little things that, gameplay wise, that I don't really like. It's more refined in Pikmin 2, but that game is just like bullshit.
That game
Yeah.
just needs to kill you.
I thought that Maribius explosion up for half a second. It's like Maribius explosion. What?
I need a Flaffy.
Laffy. I miss Mega Ampharos, man. That's another thing about Pokemon. I miss Megas so much.
Megas are cool. They're in this game. We don't see them for a while, but they're in this game.
Yeah. The second gym leader starts using them.
I know. And he used a really
He's-
cool one.
He uses Mega Beedrill in the second gym. It's like, holy shit. Just look at Mega Beedrill stats, and does that Does that look like the second gym material? Does that look like that?
Damo's really bad at not spoiling shit.
What is a randomized game? Fuck off!
It is. It's random, so they don't know what we're gonna face.
We
I
didn't
mean,
face
isn't
a
that
Beedrill.
more fair? You could possibly have like a Mega 2. Like a better
Oh,
Mega.
you were talking about the actual thing. Okay.
Yeah, but I think he meant that it actually has a Mega Beedrill like in
In the real game, yes,
non-randomized.
it does.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Also, we
Wait.
can't have megas. We can't have megas until like a few times next.
Gym 4.
What's the sound?
Yeah. Is
Sounds
it Gym
kinda
4? I don't
bad.
remember.
How are you ever going to outspeed Mega Beedrill? I guess.
Oh, luck. I don't even remember what you normally get at this point in the game. I don't know. Maybe this game's generous. I have no idea. I've really only done and seen randomized versions of this game.
Oh, look, it's a spawner.
I don't want to see that thing. Especially when Noodle's at half HP. That's good damage. That's good damage. Hey, past Demo, stop walking in the grass, you fucking idiot. Fuck you.
Or at least use repels if you're going to.
Look, it's Metchi Town. Ugh.
It feels weird playing Superstar Saga and Paper Jam around the same time.
Yeah, that would feel very awkward.
One is a good game, the other has paper.
One is a good game, the other.
It's
I
not.
wouldn't say Paper Jam is bad.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just the
fine.
least good of this game. It's just the least good of the series. Oh,
I
actually,
guess
it's quick now.
I've seen some people argue against that, but how do I put it with Paper Jam? It doesn't have a lot of things I expect from a Mario and Luigi game.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially playing Superstar Saga. You see a lot of stuff that established the series, and then it's suddenly missing.
Yeah, like, it's literally the new Super Mario Brothers version of Mario RPGs. Well, people could argue that Sticker Star is that, but...
Like, a lot of the puns for the world are missing. Normally in Mario and Luigi, you have, like, 2 black beaches and stuff, and weird things.
Yeah.
And there's nothing.
Yeah, it's just... and the whole world is literally just grass, desert, beach, sky, like, all that.
There's also the fact I'm beginning to realize I'm gonna have to go to every single jam twice.
Yeah. Mello, you can answer this. Doesn't even the world map literally have assets of New Super Mario Brothers?
It does. Like, when I first saw the world map, it was immediately, am I playing New Super Mario Brothers? Because this looks like...
Oh yeah, this is where we
Super
learned
Mario
that
Brothers
there's
map screen.
Yeah.
This is where we learned that they just sell Ultra Balls for Great Ball prices, because...
Oh, yeah.
It got to the point I could just guess which area I was going next, because... we went... Let's see, we've already gotten into the Meadow World. We've already gotten to the desert, that's normally second in Mario. And we ended up on an island. Let's see, a normal Mario game would probably be the forest. Yep. And now we're going to the ice world. Yep.
Man, I know people have, like, driven this at home far enough, but, like, that game really does have so much missed potential. It
What
hurts. Paper Jam. It hurts.
Oh yeah, Paper Jam. TV.
It's
Yeah,
it's a crossover of 2 series that, like, do so many original things and unique things that people love, and ironically the crossover has none of that. It's just Mario fights Bowser to get the Princess Peach back. Get the Peach back, Mario.
pretty much. They try to focus on paper. It's pretty much alternate paper counterparts.
Yeah.
Like Mario and Luigi, but Paper Mario and paper characters are the gimmick. But
yeah,
it's pretty much Sticker Star Paper Mario.
It's extremely weird how you don't interact with Paper Luigi?
It is. I mean, I'll admit, Paper Luigi never really is a fighter in the Paper Mario universe. So I get, and also
Super Paper
honestly,
Mario.
4 characters.
He
Super
he
Paper
doesn't
Mario.
have to be a fighter, but he should at least be able to be talked to
That's true.
Yeah.
and
Even
interacted
in
with,
like
maybe
every
in the
Paper Mario
castle.
game who wasn't around a fighter, you could still talk to him.
Yeah, like the biggest blow to that is that he's in the game, like he's in the sound test, but he's only in the sound test.
Yeah, he's only in the sound test.
You really couldn't put him anywhere else because it's so obvious.
Apparently their excuse is that Luigi's literally taking a vacation.
Bullshit.
Yes, but it's Mario and Luigi.
That's so goddamn boring.
Yeah, it's Mario and Luigi, not Paper Mario and Paper. I don't know why.
You know what else like bugs me about that game? They really just like drive home the joke of, oh, Mario has to save the princess so many times. He fights Bowser so many times. Like, you literally made the scenario. What the like, fuck you.
Oh yeah, right. It tries to make up for its plot by being incredibly self-aware and snarky about it.
Yeah, but like, it's so bad when it's in a Mario RPG because that's not
what you
about.
buy a Mario RPG for.
I know, it's like the princesses are pretty much going, oh well, it's that time in the story again. Like, literally say that. And various other moments like that, like, this is foreshadowing. It's not great, honestly.
Yeah.
It's not. Hey, Demo voice.
Oh, okay. Hey, Demo, how are you doing? It's me, Nora! I see you finally made it to Magic Town! I love this place. I used to live here, actually. I just wanted to meet up and talk about something. First, how about my battle? There aren't exactly any cults around to find out, so I'm gonna show you exactly what my cell will be. It's so dangerous.
I'm not part of a cult. Hey, great, cool. Look what's happening.
A fucking bug catcher, just like in earshot.
Yeah, we talked about that too. How these two idiots just go around saying things in loud ass voices all the time.
Hey, look, swords down. Oh my god!
Oh, okay, that's.
Oh god, Noodle, no!
I was literally about to make a joke like, "Hey, Swords Dance Farfetch is it a Adriano hack where Farfetch is actually really powerful?"
I forgot Noodle gets his ass beat.
Oh, knock off. This isn't competitive. I don't know. At least we have Surfetched now.
Yeah. That explanation just seems ridiculous. Like, there's not any cults here. Yes, because the cults always dress like cults all the time.
Watch out for the normal people. Cult.
Any scenes of cults in hiding either.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they didn't want to make alternate sprites for them, so they're always in costume. Oh, this asshole right here. See what he did to our hazards?
Oh, dude.
Yeah. He melted.
You can always just do the Pokemon thing and just use, like, regular sprites and have them spin around.
Yeah, Pokemon does do that. Did they do that in any 3D game?
Not yet, I don't think.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised either. I also wouldn't be surprised if it got called out. And honestly, rightfully so.
Yeah, now it.
Wait. Looker was in a game. I should make sure he didn't do that.
Yeah, he does that a lot, actually.
Yeah, there's like.
You thought it was.
There's also like a point where Looker disguises himself as an old man, so I should make sure he didn't do that.
Yeah, make sure he didn't do that in the Zinnia side quest.
True. Oh yeah,
That would be something he would do.
He didn't do anything in Zinnia's thing. He
Yeah,
wasn't
he
Oraz, but he was.
I'm not meaning Zinnia. I'm not meaning Zinnia. I'm meaning let's punt the Esper across the alley.
Oh yeah, right.
No, he didn't do that either.
I don't know how that worked right now.
No, Looker is never in his disguise in X and Y.
Yeah,
He's just
but
Looker.
it is a question of how does a Sentius disguises work in X and Y then?
I don't think they ever sure take changing in between.
Oh, right.
I think whenever they just see her in the
you're right.
costume,
I
whenever
think
they see her in the costume, she's just into the costume.
Yeah, I think she just takes out slots already in costume, and they don't have her actually transform for the constant battles where she uses all the disguise Pokemon.
There's never like a moment where she changes costume, so they just never have her do that. How much you want to bet nobody knows what we're talking about?
If it was your first time hearing the word Essentia, the name Essentia, please raise your hand. I don't even know how
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
The Looker missions in X and Y.
Oh, okay, then no, I know what you're talking about.
There were so many people when that was made into like a Pokemon Legends thing. There were so many people going, what part of X and Y actually has this?
Yeah, I love that part of X and Y.
When I found those missions, I was just like randomly going across Lumios, like just minding my own business, not really knowing how it activated. So I can't really blame people for not knowing it was there, but did people just like not look things up? Did Serapi not have it?
They didn't get anything
No,
out of it.
Serapi had
They
it
didn't
because that's how I figured out how to activate it.
It's just weird, like maybe Serapi didn't have that much of a following then, but it's so weird because like considering how popular Serapi is nowadays, you would think that if Serapi had something, everyone would know about it.
Yeah,
it's not.
It
it
was just a weird side quest.
I was thinking it just didn't give any rewards anyone cared about, so they didn't even bother to look it up.
Yeah, but the best part of it is when she kicks the fucking Esper.
She doesn't do that in the game.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't.
It doesn't necessarily show her, but it does do it shows him picking the Esper up off the ground and asking if it's okay.
Maybe it did. It's been a long time. Hey, look.
I think
it at least mentions it in conversation that she did something to the Esper.
Yeah, I think she actually does
Generation.
beat up the Esper in one of the Esper's attempts to like snap her out of it or whatever.
Yeah, she
Man.
jacks her leg and it goes flying. And then in Generations, it made it a full-on kick to the face, and it was fucking hilarious.
Even when Serapi.net, I can't win. I mean, Celebi. Ah, fuck it. You know what I meant. Yeah. Ah, that was intense. I'm starting to get convinced that the prophecy was about you instead of me. I hate you so fucking much. So fucking jealous.
Oh no.
Oh, by the way, our friend was kidnapped.
No, that didn't happen yet. That didn't happen yet.
I thought that's the
No. It is, but it didn't happen yet.
Okay.
I wish I were able to read it. That way I would know for sure. Is that Bugcatcher listening on our conversation? Hey guys, what's going on?
Right next to you. Okay, bye, bitch.
I wish I could help you.
That guy just sniffed Nora. Just walked up to her and sniffed her. Like,
Smell you later, Nora.
You smell like Celebi.
But I don't know if I can fully explain him just how important it is for him to shut the fuck up
Oh,
and
really?
not talk about it.
Weird.
Would you mind doing that for me? Last I heard, he was heading south to Vampix City to challenge Savior. I do it myself, but I have other things on my mind. Sorry,
sorry, Nora,
past
but
demo
there's
is really
someone I need to
slow.
warn
Or talking about something
shutting up
else.
first. You may know her.
I'll see you around, Demo. Now, I was about to ask, why are there multiple mythical Pokemon choosing people if the prophecy is only about one Pokemon or one person?
Sorry.
Like, why is everyone just making a guessing game when the fucking world is at stake?
Because they're mythical Pokemon. They never straight out do anything.
Yeah. I guess maybe it's like just a reason to get multiple mythicals involved.
Yeah.
I don't know. What were we talking about before this? Oh yeah, Essentia, Emma, Mimi.
Yep.
Those are their real names. I actually do like that character, Emma.
I
It's one
do
of the only
too.
characters and not because I know a real life person named Emma.
Yeah,
I actually
like
really
her,
do.
I like her small storyline that she has.
Yeah.
Whose?
One of the few only characters I
Emma.
actually like in Pokemon. Why isn't she in Pokemon Masters yet?
Wait. There's a
What, are you
character
gonna
you like in
partner her
Pokemon?
up with a fucking
I mean,
Esper?
Oh, Mimi.
Yeah.
No, not Mimi. Emma?
Yeah, Mimi.
Emma.
That was the name of the Esper, was Mimi.
Mimi was the Esper.
And
Yeah,
the
Mimi
gold
was
name
the
is
Esper,
Emma.
like the one character you do like, the Esper. Whoops, no. Oh, I need Emma.
Oh yeah, Secret Bases.
Yeah. By the way, did you know that at the time we're recording this, Pokemon Go has added Esper?
Pokemon Go has added what?
Esper.
Oh, neat.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. What was it like?
it's a raid
Caitlyn
Pokemon
has
for whatever
Esper or
reason.
something? No, that's Master Go. Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Everyone's like saying like, why the fuck is Esper the thing you're hyping up? What the fuck is Esper even? Bitch, shut up. Esper's like one of the best Pokemon.
It's an Esper though.
But
it's
Esper
Esper.
means some things.
Yeah, it's seen some
Esper
shit. And also, it's one of the only Pokemon that survived an apocalypse in Mystery Dungeon.
True. Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
We got very lost and didn't know where to go.
Oh yeah, because yeah, the way out of this town is like through south, like on the river. How do people from this town get into fucking Vipik? There's no boat system.
Well,
That really is stupid.
the trick is that the taxi glides on water.
Yeah, and what tool do people have in this region to bypass rock climb? Why isn't that just stairs, huh?
Fucking
I'm
jet
very
boots
drunk.
the last time I checked.
Wait, jet boots?
I have to
Yeah,
go.
remember we
My
had this
home planet
conversation
needs me.
too. You asked me what the rock climb thing was, and it was fucking jet boots in the earlier editions of the game.
No, that was fly,
Oh yeah, that was fly. What is rock climb? I'll
which
go look it up.
is much better
Maybe it's just
than
climbing
a fucking
gear.
a fucking Pika taxi.
Yeah, jet boots is fucking awesome, and they got rid of it. For
Imagine-
fucking taxi.
Imagine living in a country where rocket boots are it's just the main transportation method. Imagine that. Like, bye. See ya, Johnny. Gotta go. Dad's gotta go into work. Straps and rocket boots. Have a good day at school. Bye, Dad!
And then someone runs into someone else in the sky.
And
Man, traffic's brutal in this region.
remember, kids, don't drink and fly. Don't drink and boot.
Jet flying.
Don't drink and boot, kids. Never drink and boot. It was just a Machoke just doing laps in the water. We interrupted it. Poor Machoke.
don't know.
You remember in Pokemon Vega, there is the fusion of Pikachu and Machoke, and it's Machu. Remember that?
No.
I remember it.
Machu,
Ew.
sidekick Pichu.
It was literally Machoke with Pikachu's head, and it was all yellow. Which, by the way, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I do want to get back to Pokemon Vega. Like, there was a very specific reason why I stopped. Actually, I think I have told this story before. I don't know. I guess I could, like, put a spoiler warning and say why the very specific reason I stopped. You guys want to hear it?
Sure.
Okay.
Wasn't it the fucking
It's like-
gym? Wasn't it the gym?
Stop Pokemon Vega.
Oh.
I initially stopped because, it was like, I stopped the whole project because I just got really frustrated at one of the gyms. It's like,
Yeah.
it was designed in a way where, like, there were these moving rocks, like, up and down in a path, and you had to stop yourself in, like, just in time, like, on them, and, like, move in different directions on an ice path, and it was really frustrating. It was,
Wait.
fuck that gym.
Hold on.
The game was not designed for that. Like, but the other reason was because there was a really big spoiler-heavy thing that happened. Like, it goes into the fact that, Pokemon Vega was actually a sequel to another game I hadn't heard of, and I didn't know that, like, until after I started the LP.
Oh,
But, like, what happened was, in a laboratory in one of the towns, there was, like, this, rift opening, and that it opened a rift that from the last game's plot, and guess what happened? Guess what came out of the rift?
Top of the lily?
No. Guess what else?
I don't know, some annoying character that you never want to see again.
Evil Steven and Wallace from Hoenn.
Okay, no, we're good. That game decidedly sucks, man.
Like, no, it was like this portal opens and then out comes fucking anti-Wallace and Steven, and they were like, they gave this whole like evil speech and like, oh, it's been a long time, protagonist. Like, and I was just sitting here like, what the fuck is happening?
So they
That
took
was my
themselves
genuine
way too. So they weren't just evil Steven and Wallace. They took themselves seriously as evil Steven and Wallace.
Yes,
Again.
So bad.
yes.
I would
Oh
have
my
been
God,
okay
like-
with it if they were joke characters and you'd beat them up and they just left.
It would be funny, but if they took it from a previous game, it probably are taking it seriously.
That's so dumb.
I may be remembering it wrong, but maybe I have this like faint memory of maybe they were acting like flaunt. Maybe they were just flamboyant like Team Rocket, but I don't know. Like the main thing was they were evil and they had this whole evil speech. Like, and I was just beside myself, like thinking I was high. Like, who wouldn't think they were high?
So I found the best HM replacement, by the way.
Yeah?
Waterfalls.
What?
What would you...
What replaces waterfalls?
You want to go on a magic carpet ride?
You're fucking kidding.
And why do you even need fly? I mean...
You're fucking kidding me, right?
Nope, a little magic carpet.
Oh, baby, no! Oh, God.
Wait, is this some beta thing and they got replaced in the final version?
No, this one is straight up just the only one under waterfall currently is magic carpet.
What the fuck? I mean, I guess we'll find out later, but like,
It's in the post game, so I don't think we're going to find it.
oh. Well, there is one like post game event that I do want to do.
So is there any reason you can't just use the jet boots?
They don't exist anymore.
Yeah, if a magic carpet is what we're going with for waterfall, How was Rocket Boots so outlandish? Like, why were those taken out?
I don't know. So much funner. And apparently
Oh my
Strength
God.
has multiple moves that can use it.
Yeah, I remember that. Same with Rock Smash. Just any fighting move can break rocks.
Rock Smash is any fighting move.
I just want to
Strength
imagine
is
a
a list.
retractable boxing glove.
Strength is a list of 12 specific ones.
What are those?
Bulldoze, Steamroller, Ominous Wind, Icy Wind, Giga Impact Slam, Whirlwind, Rock Throw, Heavy Slam, Barrage, Psychic, and Headbutt.
I'm trying to imagine Icy Wind, and I can't do it.
The fuck is Ominous Wind gonna do?
Yeah, I'm trying to imagine Icy
Fucking
Wind and
no
Ominous Wind.
I'm trying to think of what the fuck headbutting your head against a giant rock is gonna do.
Oh my god. Jesus. I'm just imagining it's the like giant square boulders from X and Y.
Yeah, the giant square
like-
rocks from Gen 5.
Pidgey, use Whirlwind. Jesus.
Bulbasaur, use Whirlwind.
Can Bulbasaur use Whirlwind?
No, but it does in the anime.
Oh.
Doesn't it?
I was about-
Of course it does.
I was about to say, why is nobody using that as like a niche pick in OU?
That's true. It probably would be used to contend if it could.
Sorry, I'm eating hamburger helper. It's delicious.
Lucky.
Oh, so good.
Most of the other ones make sense. Just the magic carpet is the only one that's out of place now.
Great. Now I have Aladdin themes in my head.
Yeah, I saw that and was like, magic carpet ride.
I feel like that would have been like something to take out.
It apparently can't fly very high, but it's the perfect height for getting over waterfalls.
That doesn't
It's
make
like
any
everything we've
sense.
seen yeah, like everything we've seen so far is at least grounded within the Pokemon world. It's like Surf is like an inflatable Lapras toy. Like, yeah, I can at least get behind that. And like for Fly, there's like a public taxi about that like flies, whatever Pokemon
Yeah,
technology.
it's basically the Corviknight taxi.
Like fucking a magic carpet. Like, what kind of demon power? Well, actually, you know what? I just remembered like Urine has like the power to summon demons or whatever.
Yeah.
Remember?
What
He teleports those two into the city in
Yeah.
the beginning. So you know what? Maybe a magic carpet actually does make sense.
This game is weird. Also, Delta Bergmite.
Look at that thing. Stop
Darn.
hitting me.
He became the new Gigaloo.
Wait, no.
It's a very small
Don't
Gigaloo.
And it's dead now. You'll never see it again.
Yeah, we will.
Never see it again.
My bad, I didn't know what we were going for. Yep, we'll never see it again.
Never see it again. Hey, look, Golurk.
Yeah, and
Rob,
I love Goluk.
Something else
Rob,
that can rock around the region, like a jet.
oh yeah. Why is someone flying on Golurk? What the hell?
Anyway, what were you gonna ask Damo about Goluk?
I forgot. But I found a new question about Golurk. Does it fly like a rocket in Sword and Shield? Is that its running animation?
I don't know what its running animation
no
is. I want to
idea.
find out now.
Yeah, I kind of want.
Does anyone have a Golurk? I can't figure it out because I deleted Sword.
You deleted Sword?
Yeah, VGC made me too upset. I fucking hate
I
VGC.
remember seeing that now.
VGC is... I keep wanting to get in it, but I just never can because the mechanics they make just piss me off. Dynamax especially, like, that thing is not balanced. David can attest to that.
I'm already not feeling much about like the game itself. I'm not sure I can get into VGC with such little motivation, and also dealing with some of the stuff you guys are dealing with.
40 extra. 20 points in defense and special defense from this armor is so good.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Here's how you win VGC in Sword and Shield. You just get an incredibly bulky and offensive Pokemon like Metagross. Put a weakness policy on it. Dynamax it, and then you win. That's all you need to do.
You
That's literally all you need to do.
That's not true. You Dynamax it after the other person Dynamax. I'm kidding.
Like, that's literally... VGC and Sword and Shield is literally made for babies. Like,
why don't you just use Trick or something?
What? Not really.
Trick,
Like,
Switcheroo, any of the things that take items or give items.
Cause, like, here's the thing. You can't stall Dynamax out because it's too strong. You can't hit for a super effective damage because it's gonna live and activate weakness policy. Like,
yeah, I guess
what are you supposed to do?
A situation where if you do knock it off, you're still getting hit by a Dynamax attack, and you're wasting your turn.
Yeah, like, and it's buffing its stats immediately. Like,
yeah, it's also buffing its stats. I don't know.
It's not.
It's
not fun.
Does Haze
Dynamax kind of forces the entire game into a bit of like rocket tag gameplay, where you're taking so many big hits. It's kind of more like who gets the hits in first.
And like, there's no good defensive play because Rob, you just asked like, what about Haze? Like, there aren't that many good Pokemon that can use Haze. It's like Toxapex. Well, against Metagross, what is it gonna do? Arbok. No. Most of what it gets are poison. Most of what gets Haze is poison types too, because like,
yeah, Haze is
what's that gonna do against Metagross?
Never been distributed very well.
Yeah.
Unaware?
You're limiting yourself to Quagsire, Pikamuku, and Clefable.
Yeah, there's like very, very few.
No, I didn't know. I don't know for that one, but that is something that could be used.
Like what? Quagsire, Clefable, and
Pikamuku.
Gets it? What's it gonna do?
Nobody's using that thing, so...
Like, what's it gonna do?
Yeah.
It's got no attack move. What's it gonna do anyway?
Counter, I guess.
And counter dash Miracoat? No, because it doesn't get counter. It only gets Miracoat. I hate that thing.
No, it gets both now.
Counter.
It finally gets counter again. It finally also.
It always got.
It had counter.
It always got counter.
How I used like Z move fighting.
It gets both now. They gave it Miracoat in Gen 8.
Okay, that must be what it is. Because I was like, I know it did. I know it had one, but not the other.
I forgot it did have one.
That is the specific reason why I hated it as Stole. Mostly because it was Stole, and then it didn't have the other version of to hit back, so it literally just sat there for special attacks. You couldn't kill it.
Hey, Jerry. Hey.
But I wanted to murder it so much.
Man, like... VGC this season is just not fun. And that's specifically because of Dynamax. Like, it's just so oppressive. Oh. There's no defensive play either with... In VGC, at least, because you don't bring, like, that much defense, you just bring bulky offense. So, like, there's just, like, no really way you can be defensive around it. It's just not fun. I mean, to be fair, the top players probably don't agree. They're probably just looking at this and like, what a fucking idiot, this asshole.
I guess doubles is kind of hard to be defensive as it is.
There's no superior. I don't...
No.
Malamar exists.
Malamar in what game?
Doesn't Malamar exist?
Sword and Shield? Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it exists somewhere.
Yeah, we used that against Mewtwo in the Mewtwo raids.
Yeah, we did. Doesn't it get the move that switches abilities?
No, it reverses stat changes, so I guess
No,
you just have to figure.
Doesn't it get the move that allows it to switch abilities with the target?
Probably. It's a psychic type. It switches stuff around. It probably gets skill swap or something.
Yeah, that one. Or something like it. Because you could give them contrary if you think they're going to Dynamax, and then they're fucked.
The only problem is this: it's not really fast. So like it could be difficult on certain Pokemon. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of other things that could work. Because
You could also just like kill the Malamar and then switch out, and you've gotten rid of the Dynamax, but they still kind of just killed your Mon.
Yeah.
And you kind of just win 3 Mons against 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one of them not being giant and annoying is very nice.
Yeah, at least you still have Dynamax, I suppose, but all that kind of just depends on if Malamar can survive.
One thing people did do, I
was just trying to think of things that had contrary.
One thing people did do in early Sword and Shield was I remember some people did use Grimmsnarl plus Sylveon. They use Switcheroo on Grimmsnarl with to give the Pokemon an eject button, and then use Quick Attack on that Pokemon.
Oh yeah, right. They also used to use at least a couple red cards.
Yeah, but with that you have to waste 2 Pokemon on that side, and you have to get the Dynamax right.
You still have to get hit. You still have to get hit.
You're always going to get hit. I don't think there's any free way of making it so they can't Dynamax, so that people actually.
Well, I guess with that, as long as you have a bulky Pokemon, it can at least be a emergency measure.
I don't know.
Maybe you can get creative with that new eject pack or something, like lower your stat and try to. No, that won't work. Oh well.
Yeah.
Keep trying.
I feel like the worst part about it is they made all these cool items, but none of them get used because the main thing is so oppressive. That's kind of unfortunate.
Actually, maybe true. How many new items do we have out of this?
I think there were at least 3.
It's not Gen 6 bad, where they introduced a bunch of new items, but a lot of them are useless. But I see.
There's the one that lowers.
I think
there's the one that lowers your speed when you're in Trick Room.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if people ever use that. I don't know.
You think someone would use it?
Is that the room service one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also the umbrella that makes your Pokemon immune to weather effects. What else is there?
There's the boots that make you immune to hazards.
Yeah, but that's more of a singles thing.
Yeah,
and you could argue that
rarely
it's
ever uses. Doubles rarely ever uses hazard.
Yeah. Also, we've had that whole discussion in Crown Tundra where about that item. It kind of does more harm than good, people would say.
Yeah.
I was just listing new items.
It probably seemed like a good idea at the time, but they probably should have made more restrictions on it other than completely immune to hazards.
Yeah. Rob, do you know the thing with heavy duty boots?
No.
Well, you know how it makes fire types good because now they're immune to stealth rocks?
Yeah.
Well, you know why people use stealth rocks, right?
Sashes?
No.
Then no.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, the main reasons people use The main reason people use hazards is because, like, is to, like, help Pokemon do more damage, like, to help wear down the team, so, like, defensive play doesn't have to be that much of an issue, and, like, there's, like, things like toxic spikes, you can stack spikes, like, hazards, you can stack all these different kinds of hazards, and sure, it does help the, flying and fire types that are weak to Stealth Rocks. It helps out Charizard, Scyther, Volcarona, even though people probably wouldn't want that thing buffed, but heavy duty boots becomes a problem when you realize that not only everything can wear them, like there's no item cost in 66, but also the fact that when defensive Pokemon just abuse them because frickin' the hazards won't affect them, so they can just come in how many times they want, like it just doesn't matter to them. In fact, it's Blissey has outshone Chansey in competitive usage because Chansey needs an Eviolite, and Blissey is just better because it doesn't need to get worn down by hazards.
Let me think. I think the best way of
So
playing out. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
In a way, it promotes stall.
Well, fuck those.
Yeah. The best way to put it is simply, you know those times when you're in battle, the other trader just switches around, maybe they switch around and heal, and you can't seem to stop them from doing it. That's what hazards stop happening.
Yeah.
We just tried this on this kite.
Yeah. Oh well. It's a Stunfisk.
I think it stopped again.
What?
Oh no.
Oh,
There it goes.
Oh, there we go.
The game is just so poorly optimized, everything freezes.
Yep.
But Rogon did try, like, banning Stealth Rock for a short while once.
In fact, I think this is where we sell our Blue Orb.
Pretty much, like, nothing that wasn't really being used, that was already, like, being from Stealth Rock. What was it? Pretty much nothing that abused Stealth Rock really got that much, like, stronger and got that much weaker or got used more that was being hindered by it, except for, like, very certain things that were already good became oppressive.
Yeah. Because, like
Volcarona.
Yeah, like, I've actually been, like, playing on Showdown a lot more, and I've been saving some games, like, games I'm proud of, like, look at this, I'm good. Fuck you, Mom.
Yeah.
But one of them I did was just to, like, show a point to like, someone, I forget who, but, like, it was a game about stall, and I had a Ferrothorn with knockoff, just to get surprise Moltres and Cinderace and get rid of their boots, so hazards would actually hurt them. But, like, I was playing a stall game, there was a Hippowdon, I went into Ferrothorn, used knockoff, it had heavy duty boots. Then I went into Blissey, used knockoff on that, heavy duty boots. Mandibuzz, no shit, heavy duty boots, big Stealth Rock, of course it's gonna have it, but Rob, do you know Clefable? You know what Clefable does in 6v6?
Teleport.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you know its ability, Magic Guard, you know that?
Mm-hmm.
It makes it so it already doesn't take hazards, but, well...
Yeah.
Because of heavy-duty boots, people have been using Unaware on it, and putting heavy-duty boots on it because...
Oh, yeah.
Because, they want to,
now
like...
it's unaffected by punches and hazards.
Yeah.
Have fun.
So, like, just to make it a guessing game, like, on that stall team, I used knockoff on Clefable. Guess what? Heavy-duty boots. It's like, come the fuck on. It just makes stall, like, more prevalent. And, like, I guess you could use, like, knockoff, but, like, specifically in 6v6, that's kind of a problem because...
Well, there's him. We don't talk to him.
Oh, yeah. Well, like, in 6v6, there's inherently a problem with knockoff because a lot of its best users in the day, like dark types, they're not really used anymore because Clefable has so much usage. And that's normally because, like, Urshifu is such a prominent threat. Like, Janet has really, like, had a horrible effect on 6v6. Like, they've just been adding way too much. Like, even with all the dex cuts.
Oh, is it already bad enough that knockoff is limited by the fact they kind of got rid of its tutor status and didn't make it a TM?
Well, that doesn't really matter on Showdown because
I mean,
as long as it's like on a
yeah,
as long as it can be transferred on the Pokemon.
You can get in the previous gen, but that also just stops any new thing from getting it either.
Yeah, so like dark types will dark types with knockoff aren't really going to be used because of Clefable. Clefable is being used so much because of your Shifu, because that Nimon is bullshit. And like, I don't know. This is just my perspective on 6v6. Gen 8 is terrible for 6v6.
Yeah,
my simple person perspective is simply having to break through a lot of teams, both in Showdown and especially Wi-Fi, where if anything, stall is more common. Hazards are very much necessary for
Yeah.
6 metagame. My other simple-minded advice is, heavy duty boots sure came at the right time for help stall when you only have a 20-minute timer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's annoying.
Although, to be fair, no one's going on a Sword and Shield Wi-Fi, like, for 6v6.
People probably still are, but there's probably no one serious going.
Yeah, I did find some people who knew what they were doing, but no one... Though they're a dime a dozen, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Eh.
Oh yeah, we had a water type in Safari, and it was terrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like... They really did kill off content creation for 6v6, which really sucks. At least for Wi-Fi. I tried, but I stopped because no one was really... I wasn't really getting good battles. I did like the 6 that I did upload.
I miss the VS recorder still. Why did we get rid of that?
Yeah. Like, that's even worse, because on the occasion where I do, like, I'm just playing on my own, where I do find someone good, that battle just goes to waste because I can't upload it. You think they did that just so people wouldn't do 6v6? I wouldn't be surprised.
I honestly don't know. I can't think of any good reason.
There are no good reasons.
I mean, even considering the VS recorder was mostly for what? Like maybe one battle facility and maybe a battle with friends? I don't get it.
Yeah.
You're stupid. Gen 8 has been... I know I say this all the time whenever it comes up, but Gen 8 was a disappointment.
Yeah, don't worry. Next year we're supposed to get a bunch of good games.
What are we getting?
You mean main series? Because I haven't heard anything about that.
I heard we're getting a remake next year.
I do remember like a few days ago.
But more importantly, fuck everything else. We're getting Pokemon Snap, probably.
Oh yeah! Yeah,
that's the only game that matters.
I don't know how to feel about that, because the original Pokemon Snap was pretty much play it for a day and then it's kind of done.
Hey, it has Torterra now. It's immediately 1,000 times better.
I can't.
I am glad that they're doing that, at least. Like, it's really good because, like, especially since, like before that was ever real, the only time they mentioned, like, making a new Snap game was, like, they basically said, oh, if we were to make a new Snap game, we'd have to make it around some serious gimmick, like, and people were like, no, you fucking don't. You really don't.
It already had a gimmick.
All you really need is, like, better graphics, and you already have, like, hundreds of new choices.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, you need better graphics, a camera function, and...
I don't need to take selfies or anything, just give me the pictures of Pokemon.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all this game is. We want to go around taking pictures of Pokemon because Pokemon are cool and we find them fun.
Pokemon for me. That's all I need.
Yeah, like, and imagine, like, the replayability, like with so many new Pokemon, like, imagine how many things, well, they probably won't, because they don't have quality, they choose quantity over quality, but
Also, just
like, imagine in a good timeline where, just imagine the replayability of imagine the variety, like, imagine how many different things could potentially arrive from having so many Pokemon.
Yeah. Snap is the game, though, that they can get away with a giant dex cut.
Yeah.
yeah, like
nobody cares about it for spin-offs.
Yeah,
Like, that's the thing.
nobody cares if you don't have all 900 Pokemon in the new
There have been
Snap
dex
game.
cuts and spin-offs for years. No one cares.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, remember in Super Mystery Dungeon where it was a selling point that all Pokemon were in the game?
Yeah, it was advertised as every Pokemon, which was something new.
Yeah.
True, Gates is like the only one someone's cared.
Yeah. The main games are the only reason people care that there were dex cuts. If you would have done it in a spin-off, people would have been like, okay, yeah, that's fine, whatever.
And part of the reason they care about the main series is because you've always been able to
It's
take
the main
one.
series.
Yeah, they've
Nothing.
always allowed us to transfer, so that was the only reason people cared, because we've been
Yeah, the only
transferring
reason,
bonds for
the only time you
generations.
haven't been able to is when the game's mechanics or creation literally didn't let you.
Yeah, the
without-
hardware literally wasn't compatible.
Yeah.
Yeah. This time they were just lazy.
Yep. But yeah, we're
Yeah,
supposed to get
this
the new.
time-
We're supposed to get the new Snap game. We're supposed to get a spin-off of the main series, and there were two other points that somebody mentioned in the leaks that Carlos
We're gonna
posted
get Pokemon
last week.
Unite. Or something.
Ew.
I think one of them
Yeah,
was
that game-
Pokemon Unite.
Yeah,
the game
that's
is already surrounded by
that's
a lot
supposed
of
to
controversy. A lot of controversy, both based on like just Game Freak in general and real life politics. So I'd rather not get into that. I bumped the mic, my mistake.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that game. At the very least, until it's proven itself.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna buy it even after that. Maybe not. It just doesn't seem like my kind of thing.
Yeah, me neither. Seems like Emma's thing. Maybe she'll play for a video. Does it have Gardevoir at least?
What?
If it makes you feel better,
One
Rob,
Unite.
I'm using a Kyogre.
It does. I don't remember Unites having Kyogre that they showed yet. I mean, Gardevoir.
They showed yet, but Kyogre's coming.
Kyogre better be coming.
Okay,
I'm just not into MOBAs.
I got my ribbons in Mount Battle. We're done.
I tried League of Legends once, didn't get into it. I have no reason to get into Pokemon MOBAs.
Yeah, I can't get into League of Legends. I'm just not into everyone go and do this exact thing working together forever and whatever. And it also creates we will start pressuring you if you aren't doing well enough. Like, nah, I'm good.
God, imagine the Pokemon fandom plus League of Legends. Just imagine. Let's stop imagining that because I can already feel the toxicity.
I'm not saying it's not going to be
Like-
a good game. I'm saying the type of genre I'm not interested in. No.
Yeah. Yeah. You like how secret base foundations sell you people on the slave trade?
Yeah.
The future
They
of
just
Pokemon
have,
is looking bright.
They just have a dispenser for Nurse Joys and Fossil Maniacs. Yeah. You think in the future people will do that? It's like the government just starts making people. Making people for specific occupations.
It sounds like something this game would actually do for the present.
Do you think, like, that kind of reminds me, like, do you think that, like, in the Pokemon world, the Pokemon would work and not the people? I think that's actually how it already works. Because, like, you had the Machokes and Vigoroth in the moving company in Gen 3.
Pokemon work in some stuff, and people do, like, people jobs, like computers and whatever, sometimes train the Pokemon to do the stuff.
The other thing that was leaked for next year is Detective Pikachu 2.
Oh, yeah. I should play Detective Pikachu 1.
So the spin-off games that are good.
I don't know. It looks too simple. I like adventure games, but it looks like a little child's adventure game.
I have heard that about Detective Pikachu.
Adventure game.
I will say though, I have finally watched the Detective Pikachu movie.
It was a good movie.
You know what? I had fun with it. Most of that fun was seeing the Pokemon in real life.
Yes, it was a good video game movie.
Yeah.
And it was a nice surprise.
And then Sonic came along, and then that was a really big surprise.
Yeah, that was also a decently okay video game movie.
I haven't seen it.
Liked it a lot.
I haven't seen that one either. I don't watch movies. That's starting to change now that I'm here.
Watch it.
Sure, I'm not watching movies or TV much these days, unless I'm like purposely seeking out a show, I guess.
I don't know if you like Sonic, but the Sonic movie is really good.
My favorite scene in Detective Pikachu was when the giant Torterra scene.
I hear mixed things about the Sonic movie though, but mostly good.
It was fun.
The best part about that scene was the end of it, where Pikachu just gets beat in the face with a rock for no reason.
Yeah.
I kind of like the Ditto at the end of that movie though.
That
thing was scary when it turns into a human though. Like Ditto was a human. That's terrifying.
Yeah, Ditto was a human was kind of terrifying, but I did kind of like the whole beating everyone up with different forms, beating the guy up with different forms thing.
Yeah.
Just turns into Machoke and just starts slamming everyone. Slamming people across the room.
I do feel bad I didn't actually catch that twist. I don't feel that bad. I probably should have.
No, he's not. We're waiting for a certain move.
We're waiting. I forgot we're waiting.
Like, why would all these people be wearing glasses? Oh yeah, right, that anime thing where he can't change his eyes.
Yep.
How do you think Gardevoir would look in Detective Pikachu?
Oh no, the closest
really
thing
nice.
to
I don't know, like a high definition Gardevoir.
There's not really anything of comparison to compare it.
Actually, never mind.
No, we saw Machamp. It wouldn't look bad.
Yeah.
Machamp,
it really depends on what they do with the dress-like parts.
Yeah, that's the important thing.
Apparently Gardevoir actually was going to be in the movie, but they didn't want to because sex appeal. Apparently they were going to put her in the movie at some point, but along with Golbat. But
See,
Golbat giant
I'm
mouth.
surprised they didn't put the Golbat scene in the movie.
I don't know, maybe the giant mouth bat would just look a little too creepy and some test audiences didn't like it.
True, but you could have just made them Zubat at that case.
That's true. You also could have just given a scene where you only see the back and it just flies across the screen.
Yeah. I'm saying I'm surprised it wasn't in there because I think the very first mission you go on in Detective Pikachu, the game, you run into a Golbat when you meet Lucy.
There's a lot of stuff.
I kind of wish they had Cricketune in the movie.
I mean, the movie and the game. But I would
I want
the
them.
movie just like as soon as you get into a cave, Zubat.
Yeah.
Just
Oh look, there's Zubat and Woobat. And what's the other annoying one that's everywhere? Yeah, no, just those two.
You like how they gave Snorlax the Paramantits?
I don't understand why it was furry.
It just looks
I
looks
mean-
like some normal guy's hairy chest.
It's supposed to be at least like kind of bearish. It's hard to think of Snorlax as anything different than its weird self.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine an actual furry Snorlax, and then seeing one is very weird and off-putting.
It's hard enough to tell what
it's a-
Snorlax is. Is it a sloth, a bear? It's just Snorlax, man. It's just Snorlax.
Yeah, there was also slacking in the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, the worst one was definitely Ludicolo.
Mr.
That-
Mime gained popularity thanks to Detective Pikachu.
That's Ludicolo.
I love
It's
Ludicolo.
it's also very hairy, and I don't understand why.
It's a furry pineapple. It's
Yeah.
to be fair, it did kind of look like a furry pineapple without Detective Pikachu to me.
I miss.
It's just I didn't need to see actual fur.
Yeah, no, I didn't need to see actual fur. I wanted to see just the pineapple.
What do you think of Mr. Mime?
Yeah, I'm with Mello.
very
Mr.
creepy
Mime owns
looking.
Mr. Mime owns a lot of his popularity to Detective Pikachu, and
It
that's so good.
That scene was actually the best part of the movie for me.
That scene was a great.
It
part
was
of the
very
movie.
funny.
Yeah, that scene was just excellent. And it was the best adaptation of any of them on.
Yeah. I want more of these movies. I would actually pay to see them now.
A lot of Pokemon fans were kind of like surprised the Berserk team would have anything to do with anything.
Oh yeah, that's an actual item, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an actual item in Gen 2 that was pretty darn useless.
Mhm.
Mewtwo is kind of creepy with his teeth. I don't like Mewtwo with teeth.
I didn't like a lot of mods with teeth.
Mm. Oh yeah, Apom especially. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit was. When it was affected, it was creepy as hell.
Oh my god.
I do like the Bulbasaur scene, though.
Yeah, the Bulbasaur. Oh, I want a real life Bulbasaur.
I also
want
want to be
one.
like Bulbasaur.
Ah. This is the duality of real life Pokemon. You have Bulbasaur
Some of them are
things
very
that would look
ugly and
cute.
disturbing, and then others of them you want to cuddle so much.
Can I have the
Yeah.
giant Torterra then?
Yeah.
I want one. There were multiple giant Torterras, so we can share.
Yay!
Yeah. I just want a regular Torterra. I want to fit one in a
take
house.
regular Torterra. Torterra.
But would you take Would you take that fucking Silent Hill Greninja?
No, that shit was creepy. Get that stupid frog away from me.
That was pretty.
Okay, now Noodle evolved.
Noodle! What would Delta Noodle look like in real life?
That would be. I don't
It
know.
would be very, very scaly. Like all that
Yeah.
blue would be
Probably like
scale.
I just imagine it's an eel, an electric eel.
It would probably look like the yellow Gyarados.
Yeah, I think the
Gyarados
yellow
from
would
the
be
movie.
eel-like, and the blue would just be very scaly.
Seeing that
Yeah.
thing come at you in real life would be terrifying.
Oh my god. Yeah, remember that scenario when I made up in Platinum where you're just in the empty ocean and then you just look down and Gyarados is just barreling towards you?
Yeah, that shit's terrifying.
Imagine that! Like,
I
holy
kinda wanna see
shit.
Detective Pikachu, Knight in Shining Armor, Sylvan.
Oh,
Detective
That's what I was gonna say earlier. I
Pikachu,
kinda wanted to see-
Sylvanian armor.
I kind of wanted to see the Cricketune in Detective Pikachu, where he's a middle-aged musician.
I certainly want to hear the cry, Detective Pikachu.
They probably just like play the game audio.
I don't know. It might be like I want to see like a version of trying to imitate the game audio with a weird voice. It'd be great.
Why wouldn't you just play a slide whistle?
It's kind of weird how like some Pokemon in that movie like just look like a 3D version of their game models, and then some of them just look like over the top realistic. Like Octillery in that movie, like that just looks like an Octillery.
Yeah. I loved all the fucking Psyduck jokes of it being just an atomic bomb waiting to go off.
Yeah. And then they used the psychic powers to stop a Greninja, except it wouldn't fucking work.
Yeah.
Because it's dark type.
It was just funny. On their way to the facility. Hey, give me a foot massage. I'm not giving you a foot massage, Psyduck.
Yeah. They're fucking using psychic on dark types. Boy, I sure do hope someone got fired for that blunder. I don't actually wish that. I was just making a Simpsons joke.
So yeah, the actual story of Detective Pikachu was honestly nothing special, but the way they pretty much poke fun at it is enough to make it a pretty cool B movie. Like a very fun B movie, so it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be amazing, it just had to be good enough.
We just wanted to see Pokemon in real life, to be fair.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you guys think, like, a typical Pokemon journey would actually work for a movie?
Would actually work?
In a 2-hour movie, no.
Maybe if they made it like a Lord of the Rings style trilogy.
I mean, you saw, what is it called? Pokemon Origins. You saw what that had to do to fit one in just like a movie.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. Which is why I say, maybe just make it like a whole bunch of movies.
I guess so. I feel like there's a better way to do this. I just don't like, maybe you can just cut, like, make it start at another point or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Or maybe it would just be better off to make it kind of more like a story about going after the evil team part.
Yeah. Battle could do that.
I think it would fit well in, like, Pokemon Generation style. Or the Pokemon Twilight thing style that they did for the YouTube videos.
I don't think Generations really does anything, though.
Maybe like 15 minutes instead of 5 minutes. So you could see a little bit of the world before they get to the gym, see them fight the gym, and understand.
I think all those only work because we already know what's happening.
Yeah, that's why I said instead of 5 minutes,
even with
make
15
it like 15
minutes, I don't think it would really work out.
I feel like a little mini series of somebody going through a gym challenge could work if it's a region we've already been to.
Yeah. But I feel like that'll only really work out for the fans because it really just takes a lot of pre-knowledge of it.
I mean, like, that's kind of the thing with video game movies. They're kind of just only made for the fans.
Not exactly. Like, you can make, what's the word? You can definitely make, like, book movies and all sorts of adaptation movies and not do that. And they
but they usually turn out
and
very
part of that reason is why they're bad.
Yeah, you aren't catering enough to the fans, so they turn out very poorly in box office and critic reviews because people are upset that you didn't.
I feel like
faithful enough.
I feel like it's more complicated than that.
It is a little more complicated
than that. Anyway, and you probably would have just made your cash anyway if that was the case.
It is a little more complicated than that, but that is the main aspect that Hollywood doesn't understand is it's already an established property with an established fan base, if you're going to call it that thing, you should at least be somewhat recognizable as that thing and not just say fuck it.
Right. I think the other side of it is simply the fact that it's really, really difficult to pretty much translate that into a lot of a movie format. Part of it's due to the limited amount of time. The other part is beginning to realize that there are, yeah. Whoa, hey, Macarena came up.
Hey, Macarena. Anyways, yeah, I understand. You also need to make it so new people can join in and appreciate watching it.
Yeah, and it's just the fact you can't really put everything you need to set up inside that limited window in the way a game can.
Yeah, a game can get a story across much more, but it's also at anyone's discretion how fast they complete it.
Yeah, not only do you have like a bunch of gameplay you can use to drill it in instead, and just plenty of time for how long they're going to, take it, as long as you have like a good gameplay loop. You just have more. You just also just have more options to get them to do that.
That's why I said because he said he wanted to see someone go through a gym challenge. I'm like, that I think that's probably more of a YouTube video thing, like they did with.
I didn't say I wanted it. I said I was curious as to how that would work.
Yeah, you were curious if it could work, and I said it would probably have to be more like the YouTube thing, except instead of only like 2-3 minute episodes, 15-minute episodes.
Yeah, sounds accurate. Just have
so you could actually see a little bit of the beforehand, see the gym challenge, and see a little bit afterwards, so that you get a little bit more scope of what's going on.
What if M. Night Shyamalan directed Detective Pikachu?
Cancel.
Darn I can't believe it. The grass Pokemon took over the world. Killed everyone.
Yep.
Activated their death switches.
The oddest killed everyone.
I should not be giving Shyamalan quite this much shot.
Professor Oak is talking to Red in a very quiet, whispery voice. What else here? You need to go across the entire region.
I mean, Shyamalan was far from the only reason The Last Airbender crap.
It was, but he gets the main credit because he's the director and he didn't even fix them saying names properly.
Yeah, but I think Nickelodeon also wanted it to be different than the show for very stupid reasons.
What are you laughing at?
Fucking scenes of the happening in the Pokemon universe. Fucking Misty's sitting on a porch. Why eyeing my Psyduck, stranger? Trying to take my Psyduck in your sleep, hey Giovanni? What? No.
You want them? You can have them. Throw it.
Weren't the aliens and signs afraid of water?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god, that joke. The fact that they were vulnerable to water and decided to invade a planet 70% water.
Yeah.
Where there's water in the air.
Where there's water in the air, where our bodies are mostly made of water.
Yeah. Very smart decision, guys.
It's science, but with Deoxys.
Yeah.
And Misty Psyduck saves the day.
Yep. That's what I was getting at when you said Misty Psyduck is the aliens inside were afraid of water, right? We can just replace them with Deoxys and the fairies and just call it a day.
But then the aliens found Psyduck's weakness. They just tossed it in a pool of water.
We don't want it, so.
After Earth, but the Ursa is, fucking, what would it be? Sylvali, whatever. The Ursa. The Ursa.
I kind of feel bad for Shyamalan's career. It's never going to up again.
No, it's no. Split, Unbreakable, and Glass are really good movies.
Oh yeah, right.
Bad.
You have, like, a sequel
I'm reading Moby Warlord.
and all that.
Look at this book, it's called Moby
At least that
Warlord.
helped fix him a little bit. Like, people can take him a bit seriously now.
Yeah, people will take him a bit serious, but if he ever tries to do a licensed property again, he's gonna get shit.
I was not advanced to trainer, sir!
Also, I'm not sure he can use his name directly on anything ever again.
It's due.
That's what they did with After Earth. They intentionally like hid his name in the credits for like on all the promotional material.
You do that with a lot of this stuff. They also did that with like the Devil That Elevator one, and I was even in like the movies. I was even in the movie theater when they showed it, and everyone groaned. It was great.
Yeah, I
fucking
don't
forgot about that
understand
movie.
why that's a movie.
That, but it's Garantina.
Guillotine of the devil on an
He
elevator.
possesses the people in the elevator were the Kanto Elite Four and Professor Oak, and the devil
Whoa, that's
possesses
still a-
Agatha. Yeah, it possesses dead Agatha.
God damn.
Such a dumb movie.
It was.
The fucking security guard he's like the fucking toast and jelly thing, remember that?
Chosen jelly.
No.
Remember that? Like, to prove the devil was here, he dropped a piece of toast on the floor. And like his logic was
yeah, he dropped a piece of jelly and peanut butter toast on the floor and it landed one side up,
Yeah.
and he claimed it was because the devil was in the vicinity and it was
When the
fucking
devil is near,
stupid.
The guy-
toast
Did
falls jelly side
someone
down.
do a stupid thing? Did someone do that stupid thing in this movie, like The Happening, where he pretty much tried to point out a concept to make himself sound fancy, and pretty much had a character pretty much try the concept in the movie to try to prove they're right? Is that what this jelly side up thing is for?
Yes.
Right.
Oh, you know what else
Great.
he also like made himself the fucking Messiah in that Lady in the Water movie.
Made him so what?
He made himself the Messiah in that god awful movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
he
probably
made
talking about
himself-
Lady in the Water.
He made himself the savior in that movie and it was stupid.
Yeah, that's Lady in the Water.
It's such an awful movie. Oh my god.
I've never seen
Oh my
it,
God.
but there's always this little thing. It's always this little thing urging me. I gotta see how bad this is. It sounds amazing.
Just watch the Nostalgia Critics review. That's what I did, and yeah, that told me everything I needed to know.
I haven't
It's
seen
one of his worst.
worst. I don't know.
It's one of his worst.
It-
Don't watch Modern Nostalgia Critic. Don't watch Modern Nostalgia Critic.
I still watch Modern Nostalgia, and it's not as good, but it's not terrible.
Do you like his review of Pink Floyd's The Wall where he sang
I
everything?
don't know if I can watch after seeing exactly what his company ended up like.
Yeah, that shit's terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just watch him and nothing else.
Mello, have you heard of his review of Pink Floyd's The Wall?
I watched
keep-
Nostalgia
you keep
Critic for a
breaking
while until he
You keep breaking out when
became
you're saying the name.
modern and
What's
boring.
What review? 'Cause you
Also
keep
using way
breaking
too
out.
many skits, and the skits were bad. But what?
Well, do you know what Pink Floyd's The Wall is?
The Wall. No,
I don't remember
think
anymore. No.
I don't think I've watched that one.
It was an album. It was one of Pink Floyd's album that got adapted into an animated movie. So like he got the genius idea to review that movie but like he got the genius idea to parody the entire album. So like he's just singing everything. There's no context for anything, and it's just really awful.
Why?
It's so bad.
For what review?
Pink Floyd's The Wall.
Why?
Because he's full of himself.
Well,
This was recent too. Like at least it was at least back in 2019. Like everyone fucking hated it. Like it was all over Twitter. Like people could not believe how god awful that was.
I know. I just watch his movie reviews and that's it.
I mean, that was a movie review technically.
I don't click on every single one of his videos. I click on specific ones.
You should watch that all the way through.
He filters
go
them
back
out
and
very
watch
hard.
I do want to go back and watch the devil one now because we were talking about the stupid movie and it's stupid.
Oh my god. Like the fucking thing was about the wall thing. Like he claimed it was like a love letter to the album, but like all the songs were just mocking everything, and like it's like he was making fun of the whole thing. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like there's no review. There's no like he doesn't give his actual thoughts on it. I was like, what the like? It's just so damn confusing.
The critic had a problem with that as time went on.
Yeah, it's gone bad. He's gone bad. If you ask me.
I still like his reviews from time to time.
That's fair. I haven't really seen many of the days. He may have some.
I like the most recent commercial one, but that's mainly because of Wilkins Coffee.
I think the last one I saw of his that I remember was Balto.
He released a commercial one a few weeks back, and it showed some old, like, 1970s, 1980s coffee commercials, where somebody would ask if somebody wanted some Wilkins coffee, and one of the other puppets would say no, and then just as he showed more and more of the commercials, the violence toward the person who said no just got more and more. And eventually they were shooting the one that said no, and I'm like, what the fuck is this commercial?
Wasn't that one of the old, like, the beta Kermit the Frog thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Wilkins
where Kermit the Frog used to be a complete asshole.
Coffee. Yeah. Do you want some Wilkins coffee? No. Bad things happen to people who don't drink Wilkins coffee.
Jesus. Kermit the Frog was an asshole.
And then it would just show a hand come on screen and a gunfire and leave, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
I have a strange urge to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0.
Old commercials were weird. Now people just put on Kickstarter music and happy families going along like, buy dog food for your children.
Old commercials are great.
Don't worry.
Old commercials are great.
Yeah, they have a lack of Kickstarter music, which makes them great.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I'm sorry.
Welcome to Shakin' Like Swamp Karaoke. Yeah.
That's what I think of when I think of, like, Kickstarter videos. Like...
Fucking... Oh, Kickstarter, man. Sometimes you make good stuff.
And other times you don't.
And sometimes you make solar freaking roadways.
Sometimes you make ukuleles.
Man, I feel bad for solar freaking roadways. Apparently only made like a quarter.
I don't remember sitting here this long watching you train.
I do. I haven't been paying attention to the game at all, to be honest.
It's literally
I feel like we got everyone up
training
to...
against Antino.
I'm glad this is what's been playing while I haven't been...
I know, right?
Yeah.
I've just been looking over from time to time to make sure we're still fighting Audino and we haven't just completely missed anything.
I think we get everyone up to level 35.
It's 30.
Yeah, the only one left is Shrew. Shrew!
Might not
Shrew
even.
passed Damon, you fucking dumbass. Kill yourself. Stupid bitch. But then I wouldn't exist.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
just
god.
on and out. And I'm just making sure that we're actually going to catch when we get back to any story. We do.
We have like we have 20 minutes left. Shrew!
I think we attempt to go into the gym and then say, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I remember what happens to you.
I do.
Ugh. Shrew!
And after all this time.
I like Sand Shrew more than Sand Slash because of its brick wall pattern.
Yeah, brick wall pattern looks cool.
Agreed.
Now it's just then Sand Slash just turns into Knuckles a kid now.
Now you're
Why
just
did
the
he
kid the
lose?
hedgehog thing.
Oh, last month.
What? Yeah.
I asked that same question during the session, and I asked why healing is failed.
The only thing I remember talking about during all of this is Mario 3D All Stars.
Oh yeah,
That's the only. Yeah, we recorded this before that came out, and now it has.
Wait,
And I like it.
did they actually update it with like what was it? Sunshine's controls actually. I'm not gonna say fixed, except I'm gonna say fixed because I played old Sunshine like.
I think
before playing that.
I don't know about that, but I do know that you can now play with GameCube controllers.
Hmm?
If you have the adapter for it. I have one. I've never used it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You kind of
If
go
you
in
have-
and out sometimes.
Yeah,
If you have the if you have the GameCube adapter, you can use that for Sunshine now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wonder, do you get all your old controls back?
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know.
They might have actually like made some of the controls revertible. I'm not sure.
I heard you could already do that, but it would treat it like a Switch Pro controller.
You might. I'm not sure. I know the GameCube controller is already active like Pro Controller.
Yeah. I hear they are trying to make a patch for it, like to have an inverted not camera. What is it? Like inverted aiming controls?
Flood? Yeah, for the Flood.
Yeah, for Flood. Which always felt weird, yeah. It feels really bad if you played original Sunshine.
You think they would ever like make like a Wii sensor bar for the Switch, so you could use the Wii remote, like update the system?
Probably not.
I guess probably not. They probably don't want to actually make an entire new thing and have to cater to it every time.
Yeah. Yeah, like now that they're porting like Wii games to the Switch, like I feel like maybe that would be a thing they do, but I guess why if they already have the gyro controls? They aren't exactly like 100% perfect. Like in Pikmin, like I'd always play 1 and 2 with the Wii remote, but 3 Deluxe I kind of prefer the I kind of just prefer like controllers, because the gyro aiming, that gets like, you always have to recalibrate that.
Yeah.
And like I'm not really sure.
It's a weird thing in
I'm
All
not
Stars
really-
too when you're playing Galaxy. You always gotta recalibrate it like occasionally. It's not a deal breaker, but it's a little weird, like kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh well.
well, maybe.
Mario Galaxy, I feel like at least with that, like the pointer controls aren't necessary 100%.
Yeah, it's mostly for getting star bits. While star bits are kind of important for like bonus levels. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like all the at least it's for like feeding Luma star bits, because like you're never like in the middle of like platforming during those moments.
Yeah, they put them in pretty safe spots.
Yeah, it's like in Pikmin. I just feel like having to stop and recalibrate will just like get in the way of the gameplay.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
There are rumors of a Switch version of Skyward Sword, although I don't know if that's ever like gonna happen.
Oh yeah, I can't play
How do you
Skyward
guys
Sword
feel
right
about
now because my Wii Motion Plus controller, it's gone, right? I had that golden one that came with Skyward Sword.
Did I ever get Skyward Sword on Wii U? I don't know. I don't know.
I still don't know where it is.
I don't even know if I'll like Skyward Sword. I hear there's a lot of unnecessary backtracking.
I do like Skyward Sword, but there are at least I'll admit this, there's like at least one kind of backtracking part that I don't like from Skyward Sword, so I can see your point.
Yeah.
I guess the best non-spoiler way to put it is that it has pretty much 3 basic areas, but it'll make you revisit them in different ways.
I've seen the whole game. I've watched Chugga play it, so like you don't have to worry about spoilers.
Okay.
I just feel like I should play it for myself at some point.
So yeah, pretty much the song of the hero quest kind of sucks. Stop that! I can't help it. I don't know. I guess the one where you're going into the desert is actually a new area with an interesting gimmick, so that one's fine. But the underwater ocean collect tadpoles thing is kind of stupid. And as someone who just hates like stealth games, in particular stealth where it's not done all that well because it's not a stealth game, I hate the volcano.
Oh yeah, this is where we get Leon, and we were very excited to know what it was.
Oh yeah!
Yay! I forgot about this.
Fire Steel Laron.
Yeah.
I'm not really like sure about this thing, because I don't know. It seems good, but not really for Nuzlocke, because only like powerful fire type move it gets is Flare Blitz. Like I looked it up. Apparently Aggron doesn't get Fire Punch, which sucks. And it gets Drow, but with Flare Blitz's recoil, how much damage that's probably gonna do, it's probably gonna die.
So this was a Delta Aggron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember the
It's
type
Fire
of
Steel.
Delta Aggron. Okay, there we go.
It's Fire
It
Steel.
was Delta Leon. We never evolved it in Tagon.
Yeah. It's Fire Steel with Drought, which really...
just acts.
It should get Fire Punch.
Yep, and
Really
now
should.
Darn.
we do...
Aggron's move pool is so large, I'm surprised it doesn't.
Now we do Dipshit.
Yeah, our regular version already gets Fire Punch.
Hey, JMO, are you here to take on the Vivek City Gym? So am I. I'm getting ready. I mean, I'm sure you and Noah won't have much trouble.
But I suck!
Knowing you two were chosen by Mew and Celebi and all.
I'm saying this
Hold
very
on a second. I
loudly.
didn't say it loud enough. Mew and Celebi!
Excuse me, pardon my interruption, but did I hear one of you two mention... Yes, you did!
Of course! It's my best friend here! But you can't tell anyone!
There might be cultists nearby.
Yeah! There might be cultists around, so we're not supposed to say it really loud.
You don't look like a normal person, so you're not part of the normal people.
Oh, hey, by the way,
least.
Nora had a message for you.
Yeah. No, of course not. We would, no, we did it. Well, that was close. Nobody's supposed to know about them after all.
Why would you do that?
What an asshole.
Oh,
What a
remember?
stupid fucking
You told me
asshole.
that like 20 seconds ago. I'm supposed to keep my mouth shut. Noah said something about a prophecy or something? I bet you're really important. Anyways, good luck on the gym. I'm gonna go train and then take it on myself. They have mutant Celebi!
That kid has information. Capture him. What?
Hey everyone, check out my super cool friend who has Mew! He's important. Don't tell anyone though, there might be cultists nearby. He says that while we're in the, the cult's base.
Yeah.
Oh, what an asshole. I was about to ask if we've been talking to this guy regularly, but I don't even think we've been inside gyms for a while.
We talk to him every time we enter a gym.
Yeah, I
good.
I essentially reminded you of that.
I don't know, it feels like gyms are still spread out in this game, I don't know. That might have something to do with the fact that we're level 40, almost, and at gym 2.
The progression is very weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to force a burp out of me. Look at this aroma lady. She has a Pidove. I'm sure that won't cause any fucking... Alright, that's the thing to do. I detect something, so I will fly away.
Smell is pigeon dung.
The pigeon dove.
How does a pigeon evolve? You know what? Fuck it. A fish evolves into an octopus in this world. What the fuck?
Pigeon evolves into
The fuck am I talking about? The fuck am I talking about? Of course a pigeon would evolve into a pheasant. Fuck me.
Yeah,
fuck me.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. That's what this is.
I know Delta Hydreigon is supposed to be like a cobra, but that thing doesn't look like anything but a worm.
Yeah.
Right, guys!
I wish I could see. I hate being a dude. Ah!
Man,
died.
first I lost my eyes, and I lost my limbs.
Rob, what do you think of Delta Kingler and its beard? Not Delta Kingler, G-Max Kingler.
I like G-Max Kingler. It looks fun. I've never used it.
I want to put it on a fucking grill.
The bubble beard is nice. I kind of like the spider crab thing. It's too bad it's a Kingler.
Yeah.
I want to eat it. I don't even like crab, but I want to eat it.
I agree. It's too bad it's a Kingler, but...
What other uses is it gonna have? Who the fuck uses G-Max Kingler?
Who the fuck uses regular Kingler?
I'm sure someone tried it and be useful.
It's just not.
But I'm pretty sure also no one uses it in PC because it's not that useful.
I'm pretty sure it's also weaker when it's G-Max because it doesn't get anything to boost by sheer force. Yeah, why would you? Oh,
why don't those
ever use?
Why don't those get boosted by sheer force? They have a secondary effect.
Because they don't want to get rid of the effect. They want people to abuse how broken it is.
I forget why sheer force doesn't work. Like,
oh yeah, Delta Charizard. This thing sucks.
No, it doesn't.
I guess they want. I guess they felt abilities plus Dynamax would be too much that actually are offensive, which, yeah, that's been working out fine.
I'm pretty sure it's because they want people to craft strategies around the stat buffs. I'm pretty sure that's just why. I hate Dynamax. Don't make bad Pokemon good.
Don't make bad Pokemon good.
No, they don't.
Oh,
okay. They don't. You cut out again, and it was just like you didn't want them to make bad Pokemon better.
No, I'm saying Dynamax just make good Pokemon even better.
Yeah,
like, fuck off.
I forgot this with you.
Just make more Megas. Oh god.
Great.
Make more megas. Give Pokemon more megas. Make G-Max forms megas.
We're just gonna improve. We're just gonna improve Gyarados and Metagross and a bunch of other mobs.
Yeah, that didn't need it.
Fucking just give Kingler a mega, it'll be better.
It would
give
be.
Lapras a mega, it'll be better. Castricity
would...
will be better with a mega. Fucking Appleton would be better with a mega, and Flapple.
I guess Lapras is...
Fucking, I forgot about that.
there's where that happens.
Kyrie!
Let's face it,
Kyrie. You died just like in the games. We through the prophecy.
Xehanort killed Kyrie.
Another trap.
I should have protected her with my shield. Whoops. It was technically my fault that Kyrie died. Sorry, Sora. I killed your girlfriend. At least you have Riku.
I do not know how to
fuck him, dude.
Actually, Riku and Mickey are in love.
It's bestiality.
You have not seen as much of Kingdom Hearts story as I have. That fucking
I've played almost all the games.
Well, the new one, the fucking rhythm game, has story at the end of it where it shows Mickey having a fit
and Riku
that Riku went alone to go save Sora, and he's like, as soon as he's told, he's like, he went alone? We have to immediately go save him.
You can already get that from like the other Kingdom Hearts games he did that.
Yeah, there's a scene in
he gives a shit about Riku. He doesn't give a shit about fucking Aqua.
There's a scene in Dream Drop Distance.
Their entire arc?
In the secret ending of Dream Drop Distance, you can see Mickey and Riku passionately kissing.
By the time of Chain of Memories, they were becoming like that.
Yeah, Mickey and Riku are basically in love.
Yeah, Destiny Isles are
like Kingdom Hearts has like the biggest yaoi fan base, and I don't get it.
Riku, is that a Palpu fruit just for me?
Riku, Mickey, Riku, Sora. There's a few others. Roxas, Axel, who?
Riku.
Okay, no, don't be weird. Shut up.
Gosh, King Mickey, that's really fucking gay.
Okay.
Donald, get over here and see how gay Mickey is.
I'm scared how much worse this will get if I actually start adding to that. So
yeah, it does.
But just know there's considerably more list I could add, but I am not.
Yes, I could too, but we're not.
Yeah, Sora and Kyrie forever live in their cave paintings of Sora shoving the fruit into Kyrie's face. They just exist as paintings now.
When do we pick up this time? Oh, that has a Flygon Knight on it.
Yeah, I want a Flygon in this game. It gets a Mega, it gets armor, it gets a Keyblade. Sora, give Flygon your Keyblade. Now if Pokemon was in Kingdom Hearts.
Now we just give Flygon a new organ so it doesn't have to hold an item.
Now just shove the Megastone down its throat like Rayquaza.
Yeah.
Yeah, all he needs to do is eat it and have a cool organ. Bingo.
We were debating what to put on the team because we weren't sure.
Gosh, Donald. Sora. Riku. Mickey. Kyrie.
Who's even safe inside Riku? Oh god.
Sora, you failed to save Kyrie.
We have dark types, we have a bug type, we have water, we have electric.
Actually, I'm going to play Kingdom Hearts 3 now that I got an Xbox.
Oh, you are? Cool.
Sora,
it's an alright game.
You failed to protect your
I don't know how to feel
about
retconning your entire end game for your DLC.
It's not a retcon.
Yep.
It's
Sora.
Essentially a retcon. Matter how. You can say that it's the actual events and they're like little bits of trying to show what really happened, but that's technically a retcon.
No. Do you want to know what it actually is?
Sure.
Sora.
In
Sora
the
was a good guy this whole
context of
time.
in the context of the world, it's not an actual retcon.
In universe, nothing is a retcon.
No, but it's also
Sora?
not a retcon. Okay, so it
I killed my
continues from
wife.
the end. It continues from the end of the main game, where he goes to find Kyrie with the power of waking,
I know.
which is some bullshit. Yeah, but he goes
Then he
to find
fucking
Kyrie's
died.
heart, and it takes him because apparently time. Yeah, Keyblades are bullshit, and they can do basically anything.
Oh,
I
considering
wish I had my
considering
own
the
It
end,
take-
even without it, pretty much
It
does.
takes him into the hearts of his friends, and he sees things from their perspective, and that's why you're able to play as them. And that's
He
basically
sees Goofy
what
killing his wife because
Yeah,
he was
retcon.
she was part of the darkness.
and that's basically what it is. It's not a retcon because you can still do the entire story as Sora, which is what I did because all the other fucking party members suck and have no health.
Yup. Sora, I have no health.
No, it changes. No,
Just get behind
by
my
seeing it
shield,
from
though.
others' perspective, it changes the meaning of the events of the end game, which is a retcon no matter what perspective you're at.
It doesn't really
My
change
Mickey
the
Mouse
effects.
shield.
The same things
Sora.
happen, you just get a more in-depth look after everything has already occurred.
Why, SpongeBob? Why?
You get to see what everyone else is up to. I don't consider that a retcon.
Yeah, I just call it that because it also justifies events that really weren't properly justified in the original.
You mean like Oxus appearing out of nowhere?
Stuff like that, yeah.
And Aqua just sitting
Roxas.
there being a bitch when the Demon Tide showed up?
Oh god,
You're
how
too
many?
fucking late, Mickey.
I was
Too
so
late,
salty
Mickey.
at that.
Fuck you, Mickey Mouse.
I
You're too
actually
late to
liked
save Aqua.
the games, so I was actually really salty at that because what the fuck are you doing? You're supposed to be cool.
You spent 10 years trying to save Aqua. You spent. What is that? You
Also,
Man, I'm
my
gonna feel
best
bad about.
boy,
I'm
my
gonna feel
best boy
dystopian about
Ventus.
Aqua.
My best boy Ventus is a fucking stupid asshole, and I hate that they made him fucking retarded, but he's also
Completely not surprised. I played Birth by Sleep. I am completely not surprised.
He's not
What the fuck are
stupid
you
in
doing,
Birth
Mickey?
by Sleep. He's rash.
Sitting on the ground with your finger in your ass. Could have
He
been saving
does.
Aqua
He
this
might
time.
not think things through all the way in Birth by Sleep, but he's not stupid.
I don't
Yes,
think
he is
he's
a fucking
necessarily
stupid.
He's slightly naive, but from the way they were making his plot, yeah, I can totally see it. Yep.
I've seen
he is,
Ventus
like,
before. He's a
complete-
fucking moron.
He
Fuck
is
that
literally
guy.
told the day before that Terra isn't there, and they don't know what he is with the Seekers of Darkness. So when you walk into the Keyblade graveyard, oh Terra, it's
Guys.
you! I'm gonna run up to you and
Guys.
give you a big hug.
Guys,
This stuff.
guys,
Yeah, it's over.
guys,
It's over.
the video's over.
The video's
Can we do an outro now and stop talking about this gay Kingdom Hearts shit?
Sure, but I'm upset.
But sorry,
It's been
just
Goofy
stop
from
salty
Kingdom
about
Hearts.
Ventus.
A star went out. Sora, your
I'm
mother is
upset they made
dead.
my favorite boy stupid.
Your mother is fucking dead. She exploded. Sora. And also
Look,
Kyrie's
I'm sorry,
dead.
Ra. On the bright side, I
It's
get
part
to
of the
see Aqua
darkness.
get saved, only to get utterly destroyed by Vanitas, who she beat up like several times. So
No,
you
Aqua
feel-
beats-
Ass.
Aqua beats up Anita.
Let's do a fucking outro already, god damn it.
Bye,
Okay,
everyone.
This
Bye.
has been Goofy from Kingdom Hearts. I killed Damo and replaced him.
Okay, well, I
Oh,
killed you.
Oh!
Done.
You can't kill me. I have the Keyblade.
This Does Doofy
Fuck
Damo
you.
get an Organization 13?
His name is Digsum. That's his Organization 13 name. Digsum. Damo, don't draw this. Please don't draw this.
This has become a mess. I'm sorry. Goodbye, everyone.
End the fucking video. We've barely talked about this game at all.
This was a boring session.
Yeah, you know what, to be fair, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed our commentary over, 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this again for another session where the audio messed up.
Yes, but that
audio
session's
messed
story
up.
related and not boring as shit.
Yeah, at least that one has funny jokes in it.
Mm-hmm.
See ya, everybody! Don't
Bye-bye.
play Kingdom Hearts,
Bye.
it's stupid.
It's fun, stupid.
No, it's stupid.